Okay, day 21. I ran into a bit of an issue with Streamlabs a second ago. I've been using that as my main streaming application. The issue that I ran into was that it acted like it was a fresh install, and the solution, it turns out, was to just close everything in Task Manager. So yeah, pretty weird. A traitor and an enemy commander can cause a lot of trouble together if they put their minds to it. I expect you to keep a close eye on them, team leader. Before I could answer, Hiruko strolled away. Great, one more job to add onto my list. Oh, forced to go to the cafeteria. Morning, Takumi. Or should I say afternoon? Hehe, we're really having a late one today, huh? Good morning, Moko. Where's everyone else? I think they're still asleep. Last night's battle really took it out of them. You look totally fine, though. Guess all that time traveling experience pays off. You don't look too tired yourself. Is it because of your wrestling experience? Yeah. I guess I'm no stranger to late night bouts. You gotta be ready to take on any challenger, anytime. This war, though, it really sucks, you know? It's gone on way too long. You think we could just talk it out with the invaders and end it that way? Talk it out. I know that VXness gal tricked us in your future, but she's not around anymore. Maybe the rest of the invaders aren't too bad, and we've got one of them in the courtyard we could talk to now. Somehow, I doubt it'll be that easy, but I guess there's no harm in asking her. I'll see what she has to say after I'm done here. That's the spirit. We've got to at least try to resolve all of this peacefully, right, Nigo? Oh yes, indeed, quite. I ate a quick breakfast while Moko regaled me with wrestling stories and trivia. When I was done, I headed back to my room. Talking it out. I'd never considered that an option before, but with VXness gone, who knows? Our primary goal here is to save the planet from world death after all, and the invaders are a symptom, not the cause. Even if we can't reach a peaceful resolution, I'm sure that the prisoner can tell me something useful. I should go talk to her soon. It's just too bad Ada will be there too. You never know what he's going to do next. Ooh, no one's here. No one's around at all. Guess they went back to their room. Ada's asleep at this time of day. Works for me. At least I won't have to worry about him butting in. Now, let's see what she has to say. When I approached her cage, the captive commander scurried back a little, keeping a wary eye on me. What is it? What do you want? Don't be scared, I'm not here to hurt you. Your name is Eva, right? Should I talk to you for a minute? About what? This is going to sound weird, but do you think there's any way to end this war besides our two armies trying to wipe each other out? A way to end the war? If there was, we would have tried it a long time ago. Huh? We didn't want this war. We didn't want any of this. I hate fighting. Most of us do. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We'd been thinking of the invaders as mindless soldiers and weird monsters for so long, and here was one claiming that they hated fighting. So why? Why did you start this war? What? Why did you attack us? If you hadn't invaded, we never would have had to fight like this. Hold on a minute. What do you mean invaded? You're the invaders here. This is our home. We're only fighting to protect Earth. Huh? What's going on? Why did you do that? Oh, it's Nigo.
No, さっきから何を読んでるんだ？
図書室で見つけた古い本なんだけどね。東京団地の外について書いてあるんだ。
東京団地の外？そんなの知ってどうするんだよ。
別に、ただ知りたいだけだよ。外の世界って面白いじゃん。知ってるたっくん、外の世界には季節っていうのがあったんだって。
なあ、学校でたっくんはやめろって言ったろ。
寒い時期とか暑い時期とか月日によって天候がまるで違ったんだって。
寒かったり暑かったりとか不便だな。
それとね、外の世界では雨とか雪っていう現象もあって、水とか凍った水滴が空から降ってくるんだって。時には風がビュンビュン吹き荒れて、雨もバンバン降ってくる激しい天候になる時もあって、嵐ってやつだよ。聞いたことない？人間が飛んじゃうくらい激しい嵐もあったらしいよ。
聞いたことないし、人間が飛ぶってなんだよ。危なすぎだろ。そんな危険な世界で暮らさなくてよかったよ。東京団地の中にいれば安心だもんな。
もうたっくんってばつまんない。未知の世界にはロマンがあるじゃん。わかんないかな。
むしろ外の世界に興味を持ってるのなんてうちのクラスでカルワだけだぞ。
いいの。他のみんなは興味なくても私は興味あるんだもん。
たく変わったやつだな。
Well, that's weird. He had the same dream again, just like the dream he had before. Up and at them, troops. And give your lives away to fight for the greater cause. Another dream about Kurua. This exact same one as last time, too. It feels like something happened before that, though. Was it another dream? It's no good, I can't remember. I feel kind of weird today. I suppose I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. Good morning, Mr. Samino. How are you feeling today? You're not experiencing any headaches or dizziness, are you? That's oddly specific. I'm fine, though. My head's a little fuzzy is all. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, I must get back to my duties. The academy isn't going to clean itself. So Nigo did it. Not Sir. Sir A. I saw a looking cage. Ado's asleep. Seems like he's behaving himself for now, at least. Sir took the invader away. I arrived at the cafeteria and found the others already there. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. You're all here before me, huh? I pretty much slept the whole day yesterday, so I woke up hungry as heck. Did you sleep through yesterday too, Takumi? Yeah, that's right. I spent the whole day in bed. What are you talking about? You came here and had brunch with me in the afternoon, huh? I did? You don't remember? Did our special time together mean so much to you? So little to you? Maybe you're still tired. I'm still kind of feeling groggy myself. Does that mean you don't remember the power cut either? The power cut? I'll take that as a no, not that it really matters. It didn't last long anyways. Yeah, I feel like I could go right back in bed and sleep through the rest of the day too. Honestly, you're all hopeless. If missing your bedtime does this to you, I dread to think how you'll cope when faced with real hardship. You're not feeling tired as well? Looks like you forgot something important. Something important. Eek! Don't look at me! Kurua dashed out of the room with all her force and speed of a cannonball, trying in vain to hide her face with her hands. Takumi, do you know what happened to the prisoner? What do you mean? I went to check on her this morning, but she wasn't in her cage. Huh? I asked Ado, but he just ignored me, repeatedly. Weren't you going to talk to her yesterday? Was she still there then? I spoke with the prisoner yesterday? I don't remember that. If you're looking for the prisoner, Sir took her to the infirmary. What? Why, is she sick? He said something about her needing emergency treatment. No one's allowed in until they've finished. Emergency treatment? What happened to her? Beats me, I'm just repeating what I heard. If she needs surgery, maybe they'll let me help then. Don't tell me she's going to die right after we went in all that trouble sparing her. Who cares? It's not like she's our friend or anything. Yaku, I ought to wash my mouth out with soap for that. Well, if Sir's taking care of her, we don't need to worry. We can just let him handle it. It's unusual for you to say something like that, huh? Is it? Has anyone seen Kaku or Ima? They're not here today. Looks like they're on the outs again. Sheesh, they need to make up and get along already. Siblings fighting storylines are so last century. What's next, a ladder match without a flaming table full of barbed wire? This isn't wrestling. You can't just book a reconciliation and expect it to happen instantly. It's going to be a problem if they keep fighting, though. You're right. I ate a little breakfast and made polite conversation for a while, then headed back to my room to think about everything. Sir is taking care of the prisoner, so I should focus on Kako and Ima. If they can't cooperate, it's going to be a problem for all of us. There has to be something I can do. Okay. Let's see what I could do with all of these resources. It's not even that good. We could do this. Oh, 400. That's crazy. Only cost 200 screws. Crazy shot. Upgrade that. Honestly, not that bad. Upgrade it. Let's upgrade her a bit. Okay, that's good enough for now. Probably could go harder, but I don't see a need to, really. Let's see, Takamaru. Okay, let's finish Takamaru. I don't remember what I was giving him. Dragon Jacket's not too bad. But I believe I was giving him something else. Yeah? Bond up.
ガキン頃はよく一人で家にいることが多かったな。ちっとでも曲がったことやダセえことが許せねえから、周りともよく喧嘩になっちまってよ。母ちゃんもスナックの仕事で夜も帰ってこねえし、退屈で仕方なかったんだけどよ。近所にジジイやババアが多かったせいか、やたらと面倒を見てくれたんだよな。将棋や囲碁で遊んだり、飯も作ってくれたな。ババア臭い飯ばっかだったけどな。おかげで俺は極悪非道の地獄の薬師寺と呼ばれるまで成長することができたぜ。だからできるだけ恩返ししたくてよ。あいつらの足腰鍛えたり家事の手伝いをしてやってんだ。あいつらには長生きしてもらいてえからな。
Your bond with Takamaru is stronger now. Free time. Let's give him another dragon jacket, I guess. Indy up by 5. Crazy. I use, you never know when invaders might attack. It's time to hit the hay. It's that time again. Guess I'll rest up for tomorrow. Before I could get into bed, something stopped me in my tracks. My chest started to feel warm, like my blood was pulsing through me more violently than before. It was a sensation I felt before, and I knew what it meant. Is that you? You're there, aren't you? How did you know?
なんとなく近くにいる気がしたんだ。でも出てくるのはしばらくぶりだな。やっぱりそのせいか。
それもあるけど、司令に止められたんだ。
Shirei.
それなのに
But you're here now. Are you sure you won't get in trouble? Maybe, but there's something that's been bothering me. I wanted to talk to you about it. Oh, what is it? You know that Sir Shirei took the prisoner to the infirmary, right? Yeah, apparently she needed some kind of emergency treatment. Even that's true, as far as I know, there isn't anything in there that's used to treat the sick or injured. There's just the revival magic, which only works after someone's dead, so why did Sir choose to take her there of all places? I don't get it. What's there to worry about? Sir's behavior concerns me. I think he's doing something in secret, something you might not like. Really? Sir? No, that can't be right. Sir Ray always has our best intentions in mind. If he really is doing something behind our backs, I'm sure he has a good reason for it. Huh? In fact, he's probably doing this so we won't have to worry about whatever it is. He's our commanding officer. We should trust him. Right, well, if you're okay with it, I guess it's fine. More importantly, I'm sorry I haven't come up with a name for you yet. I really want to introduce you to everyone first, but with Sir so against it, that might be kind of hard. That's too bad. I really like the chance to spend some time with all of you, at least once. I should get going. Sorry to bother you so late. He's mind control. Huh? I don't know why, but I feel kind of guilty. I get that he wants to be a real member of the team, but if Sir forbids it then, if Sir forbids it. And so the curtain fell on my 23rd day at Lost Defense Academy for a second time. Well, I guess I should get up. Oh, who's that? Somebody else wanting advice? I've been dealing with a lot of them ever since I became team leader. I wonder who it could be this time. Sure enough, one of my friends was waiting for me at the door, but I was surprised when I saw who it was. Kako. Takumi, may I talk to you for a little while? Sure, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Thank you. With a timid little bow, Kako shuffled in. I closed the door behind her. So what's been going on with you? You missed you at breakfast for the last few days. I don't know how to feel anymore. Is that about you and Ima? Until we came here, I always had to do what my dear brother told me to do. I thought this was my big chance to change that. I wanted to get stronger, to finally stand on my own 2 feet, as my own person. The more actual experience I got, that feeling kept getting more and more intense. And that's why you started getting frustrated at Ima for treating you like a little kid. I just found everything he did so annoying. So, I might have been meaner towards him than he deserved. Sounds like teenage rebellion or something like it. We've all been there. But even with the way I treated him, my dear brother didn't hesitate to sacrifice himself for me. I don't understand it. Why would he go that far? He just cares about you that much. It was the same in my timeline. Really? And I know you feel the same about him. You probably just haven't noticed it yet. How can you be so sure? Because I saw how he acted when you lost him. In my future, when Ima died, you were absolutely devastated. If that version of you could see you now, what do you think she'd say? There's still time, Kako. It's not too late for you to make up with Ima. And you don't have to go back to the way things were before. You can build a new dynamic with him that works for both of you. But I don't even know how to make up. We've never really fought before. Tell him how you feel. Be completely honest, like you were with me just now. Tell him how I feel. Alright, I'll try. I need to go think about this. As Kako left my room, her expression was still pretty cryptic. I couldn't be sure if I really helped her or not. I hope they figure this out. If things stay like this, neither of them will be happy. Alright, breakfast. I almost forgot. I should head to the cafeteria. By the time I got to the cafeteria, most of the others were finishing up and getting ready to leave, with one notable exception. Kako sat alone, casting furtive glances at the door. Is she waiting for Ima? Come to think of it, Shoma's not here either. I wonder what's keeping him. No sooner had the thought crossed my mind when I heard hurried footsteps in the hallway outside and the door flew open. Everyone, come quick, it's an emergency. What's up, Shoma? You're all flustered and you're all flushed and out of breath. It's so cute. It's Adel, he's gone. What? What do you mean gone? I don't know, there's no time to waste. Let's go to the courtyard and investigate for ourselves. Right. We all got to our feet and charged out of the cafeteria. Oh my, thank goodness you're here. It's simply terrible. Quit your whining and tell us what happened. Want me to say, just look over there. Adel is gone? What's going on here? Why is the cage wide open? I came here this morning before breakfast to check if the prisoner was back yet. She wasn't in her cage, so I thought I'd clean up for her while she was gone. That's when I realized Ado had been lying in the same exact position for the last few days. I just assumed he was sleeping, but it seemed weird for him to be so unresponsive. So Mr. Ginzaki reported the matter to me. And what did you do about it? First, I investigated the cage itself, and it turned out the lock had already been forced open. Oh, I got such a chill running down my spine. And the lock has been disguised to look not broken, probably so we wouldn't realize what had happened. So Ado escaped even earlier? I think so. He balled up some blankets and things to make it look like he was still in bed. By the time we checked inside the cage, he was long gone. That's such a classic criminal escaping from the cell trick. I never really talked to him myself, but this Ado guy is bad news, right? How did he break the lock in the first place? Don't these cages disable the prisoner's hemoanima? I think he must have taken advantage of the blackout. The one 2 days ago? Oh right, I didn't notice it myself, but you said the power went out for a while. The equipment that disrupts hemoanima would have stopped functioning, giving him the opportunity to escape. So that's when he got out. Wait a minute, even if his powers weren't being suppressed anymore, how did he break the lock without his infuser? The infuser is just a catalyst. The power itself is already inside of you. Something like a strong impact to your heart might be enough to bring it out. But even then, success wouldn't be guaranteed. But that means Ado would have to risk killing himself just for a chance to escape. No, I know him. That's a risk he'd be willing to take. Anyways, let's hurry and search the school. We have to find him. But he escaped days ago. He could be miles from here now. We can't just let him roam free. There's no telling what he might do. Based on what you told us about him, you're probably right. In my future, he sabotaged our entire mission. Everything we did here was for nothing, thanks to him. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him. But we've got to go find him first. A body has been discovered. A body? Sorry to disappoint, but we're not doing that this time. Get to searching. He must still be around here somewhere. Yeah, we were just going to before you interrupted. Do you think you'd use the power outage to escape and roam free again? What a pickle. You should have killed him when you had the chance, Tamino. This is where your mercy has gone in you. Sir, do you have any idea where Ado could have gone? Beats me. I've been shut up in the infirmary the whole time. I can tell you one thing, though. One of the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall has been replaced with a dummy replica. Must have come from the gift-o-matic. It's only paper-mache, but at a glance, it's surprisingly convincing. I can only assume Altsuki put it there himself and made off with the real one. That would mean he's no longer on school grounds. I know I wouldn't want to stick around if I was in his shoes. Not much point escaping. Nope, not much point escaping if you're just going to get locked up again. Well, at least we know he's not lurking around here somewhere. Don't let your guard down. He could come back and kill you anytime in your sleep. His defect has given him a deep-seated hatred of humanity. He's not about to change his ways so easily. Well, that's just great. Of all the wild cards to have on the loose. Bet you wish you listened when I told you to kill him, huh? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't our captive commander escape in your timeline, Takumi? Yeah, it turns out Ado let her go. And she didn't just escape. She kidnapped Ima and took him with her, yes? Isn't there a chance the same thing happened this time? What? Out of all of us, Kaku looked the most disturbed by this idea. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Ima for a couple of days now. I'll go check on him. He's not in his room. Huh? I went to see him before breakfast and I wanted to talk to him about something. The door to his room was open, but there was nobody inside. You don't think that crazy bastard took off with him? Ima was kidnapped again? By Ado this time. Then what are we waiting for? We have to go rescue him now. But we don't even know where they are. If you won't save my dear brother, I will. I'll go by myself if I have to. You can't do that. It's too dangerous. I have to. If anything happens to him, Kako. I said so many mean things to him and I still haven't apologized. He's always protected me and I haven't done anything to repay him. I know he can be intense and a little goofy sometimes, but he's my dear brother. He's the most important person in the world to me. So if he's in danger, I have to do something about it. Isn't that what we're doing here? Protecting the people who matter the most to us? Forgive me for interrupting. What is it? Can you see we're having a moment here? I know, but well, look over there. Sorry, I couldn't find a good moment to butt in. Huh? Brother Dearest, hey, sister Dearest, is it me or has it been a while? Where have you been? We thought you went missing. You weren't in the room and I haven't seen you for days. Well, I've been outside mostly, outside the school, but still inside the wall. Oh, what have you been doing out there? Thinking mostly. It's always been my mission in life to keep my dear sister safe, but I realized I've been too dependent on her too. What? I wanted some alone time to really think about this, to find myself, if you will. I even camped out at night. I didn't want any interruptions. You were right outside this whole time? That's right, and I came to a very important conclusion. It seems to me if you really care about something, you have to be prepared for them to change and grow as a person. Now that I realize that, I think I could be a better brother to you than ever. Brother Dearest. Anyways, I was just getting hungry when I found you all here. And what a commotion. Never expected to come back to this kind of reaction. I've been worried sick about you. You could have at least told someone where you were going. Oh, but I did. I believe my exact words were, I want to be alone for a while. Let everyone know I'm going to be camping outside for a few days. Who exactly did you tell that to? Nigo, of course. My goodness, you did. I completely forgot. What? For real? The truth is, I actually remembered about halfway through your discussion. I just couldn't find a good time to bring it up. I thought perhaps I should just stay quiet and hope it would work out. I'm so sorry. You've been shockingly useless in the past, but this really takes the cake. You're not even good as a message board. Personally, I'm glad Nago forgot. I might never have heard your honest, unfiltered feelings about me otherwise. How long were you listening? From around the theory of me getting kidnapped came up, so you basically heard everything. When you said I was the most important person in the world to you, it was all I could do to stop myself from bursting into tears of joy. And your determination to rescue me just shows how much you've grown since we got here, I guess. See, Kako, I told you complete honesty was the way to go. That's exactly what I had in mind, but you still managed to make up with Ima, right? That wasn't exactly what I had in mind, yeah. This works out great for me too. It's hard being apart from you for so long. That said, things are going to be different from now. We're going to have a much more equal relationship. I'm done being overproductive and over-relying on you, sister dearest, brother dearest. You should stop calling me that too. I may be your older brothers, but we were born at the same time. Let's just call each other by names now, Kako. Alright, let's do that, Ima. For a tough guy, you sure do cry a lot. We left Kako and Ima in the courtyard. After everything that happened, they deserved a little privacy. With nothing else much to do, we went back to our rooms. I'm glad the twins patched things up, but there's still one unsolved problem. Where did Ado go? What would he even do outside the school? And with no infuser? Well, whatever he's planning, it's not going to work. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him from ruining things again. It won't turn out like it did before. I won't let him. I was getting pretty worked up. I decided to stay in my room for a while and tried to calm myself down. Before I knew it, night had fallen. I wonder if I would be unable to gift Ado a gift during that time period, and that would explain it. Thunk. What the? The nighttime announcement cut out halfway through and my room was plunged into darkness. Is it intact and the invaders cut off the power? But before I could do anything... the lights are back on. What was that just now? This is... Administrative announcement. The power cut just now was caused by a little experiment that got a little out of hand. There's no cause for alarm. Actually, the heaters in some of your rooms might be out for the rest of the night. Nigo will tell you about it in the morning, but in the meantime, be sure to wrap warm. That's all. Good night, troops. Power cut, another one. And just what kind of experiment could cause something like that? It does feel a little colder in here than usual. Just in case I put an extra blanket on my bed before I went to sleep that night. So they're torturing Eva. Oh, these were implanted memories.
とにかく本当ににしてこれくらい食べだってごめんじゃあ何がわかっじゃあこれ当たり前でも逆だもしたっくんのことどうするはなんてね
It's an implanted memory. God damn it. Day 25. Up and at them, troops. Get ready to die. I dreamed about Kurua again, and I shouldn't let it bother me. It was really cold last night. Feels like the heat's back on now, though. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. The cafeteria was looking a lot less busy than usual. There are only 2 other people here, along with Sir and Nago. Hey, good to see you, team leader. I knew you wouldn't let us down. I told you the old saying was a bunch of bull. I mean, this is the team leader we're talking about now. Samino may be your leader and a time traveler, but that doesn't necessarily exclude him. What are you guys talking about? Everyone apart from you 3 is laid up with a bad cold. A cold? You know what they say about people who don't catch colds, right? Or wasn't that a thing and you're part of the complex? It was a thing, alright? Idiots never catch colds. And they're trying to put me in that category. Although with this lineup, I can hardly blame them for coming to that conclusion. Good morning. Wow, there's not a lot of us here today. Nozomi, am I glad to see you? Why, did something happen? Not exactly. It's more like you being here helps prove a point. Yeah, if Kiri Fuji's okay, I guess it's not 100% accurate. Where's everyone else? Apparently they're taking a sick day. Judging by the symptoms, it's nothing more serious than a common cold. I mean, it's a disease that mutates and evolves so rapidly that humanity has never found a cure for it, but an uncommon cold doesn't roll off the tongue so easily. At any rate, they're probably not in any serious danger. I don't like the sound of that probably. It's because of the power outage, right? It was really cold last night. Don't we have any cold medicine here they can use? Colds are caused by viruses, you see, which require specific targeted treatments. And since you're the first humans to inhabit this region in hundreds of years, we have next to no data on whatever viruses exist here. That ain't no excuse. It'll be your fault if we gotta fight the next battle with just the 4 of us. Eek, you're right, I'm sorry. If you don't want to wait for the others to recover on their own, you could just develop some new antiviral drugs yourself. Really? But how can we do that? We use the biolab, of course. It's got equipment to deal with such a situation like this. With that, we can whip up something to cure any infection. That sounds good, but how would it work exactly? First, you have to venture outside and collect the proper ingredients. Once you have what you need, the machine and I will do the rest. I must warn you, though, I'm no expert, so I might get it wrong on the first try. You better not. I'm sorry, I'll do my best, I assure you. Someone sounds like you got it all figured out. I've got other things I need to attend to, so I'll leave this matter in your hands. Do those other things involve the prisoner? Why are you trying so hard to save her anyways? Just wait and see. If the treatment goes well, it'll be good news for all of us. Great, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. We can trust Sir to handle the prisoner. That way we can focus on the medicine. Well, I guess. If you really want to fix everyone's colds quickly, you'll probably want to do it within the next 3 days. My little experiment should be finished by then. Okay, 3 days, that sounds doable. We should get started right now since we want to cure everyone before their next attack. Good idea. The sooner we get this done, the better. Okay then, bon voyage. I'll be waiting in the biolab, waiting on the edge of my seat for your return. I hope you fall. Well, that was unnecessary. I'm kind of tired, so I'm going to stop playing for today.